Hello everyone, welcome back. This is another video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to explain how you can increase your pull-up numbers simply and how you can get your first pull-up, how you can better your technique. So this video is going to be divided into three parts: how to get your first pull-up, improving technique, and increasing numbers. So you can skip around if you already got your first pull-up, but that's what I'm going to start the video with. To get your first pull-up. So there are several steps before you can do your first pull-up. A lot of people can't do a full pull-up yet. So the first thing you should try is inverted rows, where you basically get a surface like a table and you hold on to it and you're kind of like in a reverse planche position and you pull yourself up like this. It's hard to explain, but just look up inverted rows if you don't know the form. It's a really easy exercise that pretty much anyone can do, no matter how unfit or weak you think you are. It's something that's accessible to everyone. The next progression after inverted rows would be negative pull-ups, where you just jump up to the top of the pull-up bar and you slowly let yourself go down. And finally, there's going to be band-assisted pull-ups, which the benefit of these is that you're basically doing the same motion without the full load, because you can't do the full load yet. However, with band-assisted pull-ups, the benefit of band-assisted pull-ups with negative pull-ups. With negative pull-ups, the benefit of negative pull-ups is that you're strengthening your muscles, and the longer you do the negative pull-ups, the better it is. Even now, I can feel like my back tensing from this. And yeah, before you can do a normal pull-up, just do these. When you can do like 5 band-assisted pull-ups or even 3, that's probably when you can do your first pull-up. But I'd say keep doing band-assisted pull-ups until you can do 3 normal pull-ups. Then you can switch to normal pull-ups in order to build up your pull-up numbers. Next, I'm going to talk about proper technique. So, an important warning about proper technique. When you do incorporate this technique, you will first do way less pull-ups than you used to do before. That's because 99% of people used to do pull-ups with improper technique. And that's just what stops people from getting more pull-ups. Sure, you might be doing more pull-ups right now, but you're kind of like stealing them from your future self, if that makes sense. When you do less pull-ups with correct technique, then you're allowing yourself to actually progressively overload. And apart from just doing the movement and doing the motions, you're actually engaging the muscle, letting it get stronger, and leading you to doing more pull-ups later. That is the secret to the best people who to the people who are best at doing pull-ups. If you get proper technique, even at low reps, that's gonna offer you a better stimulus than a high reps with bad technique. So for example, if I did 12 reps with horrible technique or 8 reps with great technique, which one would offer me a greater muscle stimulus? The 8 reps, obviously, because they offer a more complete contraction, and they offer some contraction even. So here's how you actually get proper technique. First of all, put your hands at shoulder width or slightly wider. This can be used later for more wide pull-ups, but that's a more advanced variant. First, put your hands a bit wider than shoulder width. Then, go all the way down on the bar until you're nearly locked out arms. So just hang completely. Let your arms straighten out like this. After that, you pull your chin above the bar. Make sure that your chin is above the bar on every rep, otherwise the rep doesn't count. Make sure to brace your core, engage your abs so that your pull-ups are better, and do not kip. So kipping is like putting your feet up in order to get a rep. If you feel like you're doing that, you end the set there. Or to not kip, if you have a tendency to do this, just cross your legs. And if you cross your legs, then you can more easily do more pull-ups without kipping. But a lot of people don't need to do that. That's just for people who are more naturally kippers and cheaters at pull-ups. And finally, let's move on to the last part of this video, which is building up numbers. The first tip is just to practice. You can't build your pull-ups any other way than by doing pull-ups. Maybe that's the thesis you wanted from this video. If you were to listen to only one sentence from this video, that is what you need to take away. You can't do more pull-ups without doing pull-ups, so you need to practice. Go to your pull-up park a few times a week and do a few max sets. That alone is going to give you great gains, but I'm going to talk about other ways that you can achieve even more in your pull-up progress. So the first way is by harder pull-up variants. Some of these that I can recommend are wide pull-ups, so you go like this and you do pull-ups like this, or archer pull-ups where you go like this again and you pull kind of to one side. And these are really hard. I can't do like a complete archer pull-up yet. I can do like kind of like this, but I can't go all the way, which I know that this might look a little autistic what I'm doing right now, but basically archer pull-ups are really hard. And then there's one arm pull-ups, which are even harder. I can't do a single one. However, I can do assisted one arm pull-ups, and these are also hard and a great way to, again, build more pull-ups, because again, these are a lot harder than regular pull-ups. So once you switch back to regular pull-ups, they'll feel like a breeze. After you complete a set of wide pull-ups and you try to do like a normal pull-up, you're just flying. It's easy. It's not hard. And that's a great benefit that this type of overcompensation training offers. This training is called overcompensation because you do a harder variant and then the easier variant feels easier. So another type of overcompensation you can do is weighted pull-ups. So this improves progressive overload a lot, because normally in pull-ups the only thing you can improve is the amount of reps you do, but now you can also improve the weight you do. So you can progressive overload better and you make more progress. You give yourself a greater stimulus. It's easier to reach failure within less reps. But the important thing is, once you get to a certain number of reps with the weight, you can increase the weight again. But eventually, when you get back to normal pull-ups without any weight, you'll feel like you're flying. Like, without any exaggeration, it's the best feeling ever because you're light as a feather and you feel like you could do 100 pull-ups, which obviously you can't, but you'll feel like you can do way more pull-ups after you did weighted pull-ups, and you can, because your body is now exposed to more extreme type of pull-ups. So your normal pull-ups are easy because your body has adapted. And yeah, that's it for this video. I have a paid fitness community. Check it out in the link in the description. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and embrace progress, not perfection. See ya.